The white zone is auxiliary runway. There is no landing in the blue zone.
Until we meet again!
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, my dicky dicker!
Hello!
As your scissors only once. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Riker's Beard Live. I'm joined this evening to my right.
No. Your
My
left.
left. James.
Hello.
Sir. And we've got exciting Star Trek to talk about this week. Honestly. Oh, wow. What's that you got there, James? That looks like a fantastic Admiral's belt buckle. Right. Okay. So James is frozen. So it appears I'm doing the show by myself. So let's quickly get everyone to jump on board. And in the comments, please say, hey, I would like to know who you are, where you're watching from, and your favourite character in your favourite show. We always like to hear that. Even if you said it before, please jump in and say it. So let's quickly say hello to everyone that's watching. Gary, as ever, so pleased to hear you on the men, Gary, with your bad Badoo. So looking forward to having you back in active service soon. Dave, good evening from sunny Scarbados. I think he means Scarborough. Scarbados. Scarbados. Very good. Like that. Mark, good evening, Mark. Fake Carl, how the devil are you? The lovely Gemma. Hey, Gemma, how are you doing? Lee, good evening, Lee. How are you doing? Leah, great start. Well, yes, it's the best possible start because you've just got me. You know, there's no one sort of dragging me down here, so yep, fantastic. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good week. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Amanda. Paul, how the devil are you? Not seen you in ages. And so, okay. Lee says, good evening. I've just ordered my Destination Trek tickets. Also, so Destination Trek, I mean, who's going to Blackpool? I mean, is it too soon? Is it too soon to talk about Blackpool? It seems like it's a long way away to me, but yeah, if you're excited about it, please do say in the comments. Lee is from Liverpool, in case you forgot. From sunny Nunny. Not sure where that is. Have to remind me. Louise, good evening, Louise. Where's the other young sirs? Well, we've cut the wheat from the chaff. We've got rid of the ones that we don't need to have on the show. Lee Johnson's rewatching DS9. Enjoy it. Yeah, so DS9 is one of those ones, I think, personally for me. So I'm 40, I'm closer to 50 than to 40. And DS9 is one that I have to say is one that was much better the second time round I watched it. Really, really enjoyed it a lot more the second time round I watched it. Even the earlier episodes, like season 1 and 2, when it was still rubbish. Really enjoyed it. Amanda will be doing a workshop at Destination this year. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let us know, please, what your workshop is. Good evening, Sir Richard. You're welcome, and good evening. And good evening to James.
What are the odds? 30 seconds after we start, the computer does another random restart.
We're just quickly saying hello to people in the comments.
Okay, I'm having a look down the list.
Leah says, just wish I'd done the Star Trek cruise. We were talking about this the other day, weren't we? What it was all about, and if we should consider doing it.
Well, we know that our friend Mike was on it. If Mike is watching, perhaps he could actually dial in and tell us about it.
That'd be marvellous. I'd love to hear a first-hand experience. I mean, I actually no. I'll be honest, my two favourite holidays I've ever done both been cruises. So a Star Trek cruise to me is like, well, that's a no-brainer, of course. So yeah, I'd love to hear a first-hand account.
Mike, are you out there?
Gary was expecting technical problems around the 13-minute mark.
Well, I'm pleased to have gone off early for you there, Gary.
Lee thought that Babylon 5 was a better show. This is Deep Space Nine. We're talking about Deep Space Nine being better on a second round. I mean, the age I watched Deep Space Nine, I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it more the second time round I watched it, definitely. Star Trek cruise looks awesome. You get seasick, though. Honestly, on a big cruise ship, you do not notice it. Promise you. You just don't.
Except, obviously, if you're in the Poseidon adventure.
If Lee sold both of his kidneys, they must be in good shape then. You look after yourself. Well done, Lee. 100% DS9 is really good to binge watch. It is. Yeah. I think I've watched DS9 in its entirety 3 times. I'm now off and on watching it for the 4th time and enjoying every episode. Probably more than the first 3 times. Yeah. We should have bets on each wing home before JSP.
It's a fair point. Why not?
Babylon 5. I've watched the first 3 episodes of it. I can't. It's like Stargate. I want to like it. I really want to. Everyone goes, "Oh, Stargate, Babylon 5, great." I've tried to. It's a bit like Formula 1. I want to like it, but I just get bored, and I can't. And I won't pretend to like something if I don't.
The problem now, Richard, is you have to pay a fortune to watch the race on Sky F1 channel or whatever. Now, you can't watch the whole race on a free-to-air channel. You can only see highlights, so it's not even live.
I have the full sports package, but I quite like the NFL, which arguably is more boring than the Formula 1. But it's one of those things I'd like to watch. Babylon 5 is a slow burn. Joe, what bothered me about the first few episodes I watched actually was the acting. It was really quite cringe. And when the special effects are that rubbish, you're relying on the actors carrying the show, and they really aren't. I'm sure they get better.
At the time, Richard.
But the acting's not a patch on the actors we had in Star Trek. I mean, literally a mile off what we had at the time in Star Trek. Yeah, quite some distance off. Don't get me wrong.
That we had around the same time that should have gone on a lot longer. Space Above and Beyond.
But the characters I have enjoyed in Babylon 5 and in Stargate, it's just the acting's not on a par with Star Trek. And we were spoiled for TV actors in Star Trek. They had the best. So, Babylon 5 gets better than something else. Hey, Alan, how you doing?
It wouldn't be our evening show if Alan hadn't come on and insulted us.
How is calling us ladies insulting us? Oh no, he's not. He's not referring to us. He's referring to the ladies.
Okay, well that's fair enough. Well, I thought it was always an insult to us, and I'll take it.
Farscape. I've heard of it. It had a blue woman in, I believe.
Yeah, I mean you could say that, Lee, but you're wrong. Farscape was irritating. It was just non-stop noise. It was like Gene Roddenberry's alleged Andromeda, which of course was produced years after he died. That was a show where there was constant noise going on the entire time. And I find that irritating.
Has anyone seen The Astronaut? Is this
the one where somebody lands and she's infected with something?
I want to say it's the one with the spider and Adam Sandler. I could be wrong.
Okay.
DS9 holds a special place in my heart due to the memories I hold watching with my granddad. Lovely. You should
Well,
watch Space.
that's
I
probably
have
what
watched
it was to me.
Space Precinct, and Space Precinct is actually what I've based the fictional series Time Police on. In
No,
my,
you're
it
kidding.
is. So, if anyone regular viewers may know that I'm well, I had completed my first novel, but I got James to read it, and he enjoyed it so much he wants me to make it longer. So I'm having to go back and rewrite it to expand it a bit. But yes, the Time Police faction in my novel is based literally on Space Precinct. So if you're a Space Precinct fan and you read my novel when it comes out, you'll definitely pick up on that.
Oh, I may have a gift for you downstairs then if you're watching Space Precinct.
On Paramount, no less.
Uh,
Halfway through Space and Above and Beyond.
yeah, it was really cool. They had the coolest starfighters ever, and the way in which they launched was they got into basically the cockpit, and the cockpit then disappeared into the floor of the hangar bay, and then was put into the ship that then launched out of this spaceborne carrier. The Babylon 5 one was very cool as well. They had the Star Furies that sort of rotated down, then dropped out of Babylon 5's belly. That was very cool.
Amanda says, I'm trying to build Dot 7 tonight for the episode of Ephraim and Dot. Currently trying to plaster an arm with...
Dot 7, I think, is the robot that started appearing in Discovery, isn't it? When they went forward to the 32nd century and they had all the droids floating around that repaired everything.
Well, I hope this is something to do with the project and you're not injured, is what I would like to say. Ian says, hello, gentlemen. Live long and prosper. Hey, Ian. How you doing, buddy?
Looking very serious in that photo there, Ian.
Gary says, I'm halfway through Space Minute on that. And Lee says, I'd forgotten what a hard case Cisco was. He punches Q rather than talk to him.
Picard never punched me.
Great line.
Look, Picard.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, here. Voyager game. This is what we've got to talk about this week. The Voyager game. I've been preoccupied this week from the point of release. I was going to buy it. I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't. After watching some videos and some reviews of it, it's not my kind of game. Doesn't mean it's a bad game. But if you're looking for something that's a follow-on from Elite Force or possibly action-based like Star Trek Online, it's not going to be your thing. It's a numbers game, and it is fan service, but it's a text-based numbers game. It's not going to be for everyone. I like reactionary games rather than kind of juggle numbers games, so it's not for me. But the people who do like that sort of thing, it looks absolutely fantastic. So I hope everyone's enjoying it. If you've played it, please do say in the comments and tell me what you think. Tell me if I've got it wrong, but it looks like to me. So,
is it text-based like in that episode of Red Dwarf where they've got the robot hand with the eyeball on it crawling up Lister's leg?
Well, it's text heavy, so there's a lot of kind of point and click and Tuvok's kind of text what he's saying to you comes up rather than paying Tim Russ to do the voice kind of thing. That's that. Don't get me wrong, it looks great and the visuals look great. Not my kind of game, but I'd love to hear from people who like that kind of game what they're into.
Do you get to kill Tuvix?
Apparently so, yes. You do get to do that bit, yeah.
Do you have to have the whole grappling with it, or can you just say, just kill him straight away?
I hope someone in the comments can answer that, because I can't.
Bring back Tuvok. Don't bother to reintegrate Neelix.
I like Neelix. Fuck off. Right. What is the next convention, guys? Well, funny enough, you should ask. The next one we're going to is one we're taking the set to, and we're hosting partially. We're going to be interviewing Marina Sirtis at
Kent Comic Con, 12th of April at Herne Bay High School here in Kent.
We'll be there. Marina Sirtis will be there, and the Riker's Beard Bridge will be there. So please do come along.
Zippy from Rainbow will be there.
Really? Cool. And Chips will be there.
Boys from Chips, yeah. Poncherello and John Baker and their boss, Chris Pine's dad, are going to be there too.
Cool.
And at least 3 Doctor Who's, I think?
I think 3 in total. Colin's coming. Both Collins.
They've got Colin, Peter, and Joe.
Cool.
The fugitive Doctor.
Paul says, Interceptor fighters and UFO were cool. They were. The submarine flying out the front end of the submarine, yes. Marvellous.
Unless the aliens sent more than 3 ships at once to operate Earth's defences, because those interceptors carried 1 round each.
The photo was made from Infrared Destination. This is the serious photo. Paul says the moon base, absolutely. Dave says, I played the Voyager demo, loved it. The combat, that's kind of... I've not played it myself, but yeah, from what I've seen of it, yeah, it's not a reactionary kind of fighting game that I'd like Star Trek. I've got the game. It's okay, but not action-based. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm getting. For people who don't like action-based games, it's meant to be brilliant, and that love Voyager is meant to be good. Reminds me of the pixel art game on the phone. I've not played games on my phone much. No volume. Yeah, that, again, very text-based. Didn't pay for any voiceovers. Again, like Star Trek Online do. Ian says the two
have background music.
Yeah, it's got audio, just no actors speaking words.
Okay, no dialogue.
This episode is in the Voyager game, and yes, you can play the episode as is in game. Yeah. So yes, very sad news about Rob Grant passing away. I'm fairly certain we met him in Portsmouth, but I couldn't swear to it. It might have been the other one.
Well, it was either him or Doug Naylor. I can't remember. But,
I can't remember, but yeah, very sad.
We decided it wasn't worth 30 quid for an autograph, didn't we?
Lack of voice acting the game was a letdown. Yeah, bit sad. They could have even sampled it from the series, but then they would have to pay royalties to the actors, which would have been a good thing for me. But yeah. So,
yeah, on the point about Rob Grant, we'd only put up a week or so ago that it had been announced that Red Dwarf Titan, the first Red Dwarf novel in 30 years, was about to come out, and he was
due to shipyards.
Well, it's set on the planet Titan as a prequel before the actual episode. The very first episode kicks off, so it's Rimmer and Lister on shore leave, I think. Presumably where he buys the cat.
Yeah, must have been. What was the name of the cat? I forget now.
Frankenstein.
That's it, Frankenstein.
Yeah. Did you think we wouldn't find out about the cat, Lister? Do you remember what happened on the Oregon with the rabbits?
Well, the new Voyager game is out. Star Trek things to talk about. Apart from that, pretty short. So luckily, I've got a new feature for us to
brilliant
to have a look at this evening. Yeah. So this evening, I thought we'd take a stroll down memory lane and view something from the archive.
Oh, the archive.
The archive. Are we ready? I haven't done a sting for it yet, so I'll have to make one up just now.
Why not choose a different sting just for fun? Use that as the archive.
Okay. What would you like?
Choose your choose. So yeah, that's a damn memory.
The Riker's beard musical interlude. The Riker's beard musical interlude.
So, from the archive.
That's a great image, that one, isn't it?
I have something I would like Carl to appraise this week. Our viewer will remember previously I've not done well with my eBay bids and collectibles I found. Many of them have turned out to be fake. However, I think I've scored something. I think I've scored something this week which is very special. If you could enlarge me, please, Dan. I've managed to get a hold of a fully functioning Spock helmet. This is a toy.
Now.
Sorry?
It's not functioning at the moment.
Well, that bit's broken.
Oh well.
Now this is a fully functioning Spock helmet.
Occasionally.
The astute collector will recognise as an item that was available as a toy that was never featured in the series. And they're very, very rare to come across, especially in condition as good as this.
Mm.
And
Was featured in Lower Decks, though, Richard, in the end? Became canon?
It did. It was. It is a canon item, but the tears, like the actual toy itself, is like rocking horse poo. So I've managed to find this mint condition Spock helmet, which I was the seller guaranteed to me was the genuine article this time, and I'm very pleased with it, Carl. I mean, how much do you think this would be worth?
Certainly nicer than the last one that you acquired in the hope of it being an original.
Yes.
I've got to say, unfortunately with this one, Richard, again, I do have some small doubts as to its authenticity. Personally, I've never heard of Spock.
This is the Czechoslovakian version.
Oh, is it the international version?
He said the seller said this was the Czechoslovakian version of Spock's helmet.
Right, yeah, it's fake.
Really?
I'm sorry, it's fake.
But it lights up and everything.
It does. But
it makes a weird humming noise.
I've laughed so hard it's hurt me.
So from the archive, that was my Space Fun helmet, which I believe was the Space Fun helmet, the Spock Space Fun helmet. Yes, the Spock helmet.
I've seen the picture of Zachary Quinto with that.
I'm afraid I could not find my original Spock helmet, one that we did, that was even worse than that. Otherwise, I would have printed that one. I don't know, as a two-parter, but sadly, it no longer exists.
Well, what happened to it?
I've no idea. It'd be in the loft somewhere. The actual helmet, yes.
Yeah, we featured a lot of collectibles over the years, and that's got to be the highest end. Apart from
I think so. That was for our Christmas special virtual TrekCon during lockdown, I believe. We did that one.
Well, that would explain the Santa hats.
Yeah. So yes, that was a Space Fun helmet. Google it from the archive. Now, James and I recently had a conversation about if we were able to pitch an episode to Paramount.
No, not an episode, a series.
A series to Paramount. What would we be pitching and why? And we debated this over, I think it was about 3 pints. and a steak.
Oh.
It's a good steak.
Such a good steak.
It's a very good steak. We debated this over about 3 pints and a steak, and we decided that, do you know what?
That's how macho we are, by the way. 3 pints and a steak.
3 pints and a steak, and I'm anyone's. And we decided, wouldn't it be fantastic if we did a Star Trek series based on the shipyards?
Yes.
Literally based on the ship, an engineering-based series, developing new ships, testing them. You know, engineers, a lot of non-coms, you know. A lot of civilians working there that aren't actually in Starfleet as well. You know, I think that'd be a really interesting series to do. That I'd love to see that. And James, after 2 pints, agreed with me. His first suggestion was to redo Starfleet Academy so it was good. And redo another space station one based like a proper Starfleet space station rather than DS9, which I think would be a good idea as well. But yeah. So, Lisa, that intriguing episode, Spock's helmet.
Missing an apostrophe there, Lee. You know how that upsets me.
Did you see the new XO6 new release of miniature comms ops consoles for their figures? I hope the consoles don't also look like Mark Strong instead of Patrick Stewart.
I have to say, I looked at those and thought, they look really great, but hang on, I've got full-size versions of these. Why am I even bothered?
Well,
life size.
You buy them now and enjoy them when you're older.
I mean, I'd love to enjoy the full-size ones. I've ever had anywhere to put them up.
So if you're watching and you think you've got a better pitch for a Starfleet or Star Trek series, then please do say. We'd love to hear about what you think would make a great Star Trek kind of series. I don't think anyone's going to beat our one, but we'll see.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't even have to be Starfleet. That's one of the main points.
Alan wants to do Star Trek Cruise. Who doesn't want to do Star Trek Cruise?
Maybe that could be a series.
Hi, London. Hey, how are we doing, Rashid? London calling. How are you doing, buddy? So yeah, it's. I think it's universally agreed that the next Starfleet series should be. Then no one's come up with a better suggestion. It should be based on the shipyards. I think an engineering kind of based one would be great.
Written by us.
We're very busy. I've got to conclude my novel. I've got to get that done before Blackpool this year. I've only got one chapter left to write now, to be fair. We've got a lot of writing done recently. We've got to finish the Riker's Beard annual ready for this year as well. And do you think you might have... Yes, please wave it at the camera a bit better than that. Available.
Aha.
This year's annual will be harder, faster, bigger, better, stronger. That was the prototype.
Yes. Why so serious?
Why so serious? And hopefully James's novel might be ready as well.
Well, I've written none of the chapters, but I have been very busy working on all the backstory and the Bible for it.
Okay, good. Well, that's the hardest part. So.
Yes, I rather hope sort of writing the book itself will be easy once I've done all the background.
Oh, yes, terribly easy.
How hard can it be?
Given the current climate, you're mistaken. You could quite easily write an episode of Doctor Who or Star Trek. It wouldn't be difficult.
I can't remember the last episode of Doctor Who I watched that I enjoyed. Who's the current? Oh, Ncuti Gatwa. He regenerated. And to be honest, couldn't come soon enough.
And he regenerated into Bill Murray, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right, from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Paul said, "Can he pre-order the next annual?" So the plan is hopefully for Blackpool we'll have the next annual done, and also we'll have at least one of the novels done, and you can actually purchase them at the convention. We'll even sign them for you.
Or if you pay us, we'll not sign them for you.
If you buy the annual and the novel, you get a Riker's Beard kit. Which would be one of the following: either beard balm, beard wash, or beard comb.
Or possibly just a tin to keep them in.
Yeah, we'll see. See how many we sell. But yes.
Also invest in this, the magnificent Riker's Beard magnetic com badge.
Or even better, the Riker's Beard Admiral's Buckle, which is very sought after.
That, very nice, isn't it? Solid metal, that.
And if you buy just one of those buckles, you actually get the annual and the book for a discounted price of £5 each. So we're hoping to have. Well, to be fair, the novel's pretty much done. The annual we need to spend a bit of time on. If we can find the time, we'll get them both done ready for Blackpool this year. It'd be fantastic.
Yes. I had an intriguing telephone call from Showmasters yesterday. A lady rang me and said that she was their bookkeeper and was checking if I'd been repaid for all the money I spent on the mixology class.
So he said no.
Well, I said I'll have to go and check before I say no.
I would have just said no. Unless you're watching.
Very diligent to check me on a Saturday night.
Saturday night? Bizarre. Are you sure it was someone from... It wasn't one of these... He didn't claim that, like, you were owed some money. You need to send some goodwill money first to get your full amount. Okay.
No, so I've got the invoice in front of me. Did you ever get paid? Well, I don't know. I'll have to check.
Well, bravo for them for checking.
Yeah, only 6 months after the event. There we go.
Excellent merch.
Emma.
That's me sold.
Emma, by the way, if you've tried to email me officially over the course of the last couple of weeks, I had a disaster with my email. It wasn't working. So if you need to email me again, please do so.
Dave would have the annual, the buckle, and the magnetic com badge as a bundle. But what about the novel? What about the novel? Why would you have that?
Both of them.
Yeah, but I know yours hasn't been written yet, but there's every chance it might be.
Well, it's well underway. You know, I'm doing all the world building at the moment.
Oh, fantastic. If it's at all possible, Leah, we would volunteer straight away to be your helpers. That was one of the things I enjoyed the most about being at the convention last year, was being Leah's helper at her demonstration. That was such good fun. That was marvellous.
We got to fun people, didn't we?
Honestly, it was such a good demonstration as well. It was a pleasure just to be there to watch it. So, bravo.
Yes.
Leah. Yeah, really good. That's really bizarre, James. We've all been in London.
Well, I know that the Showmasters people are all setting up for the Spring Comic-Con.
And the novels too. Of course you want the novels too. Because how else are you going to find out who done it in MurderCon, the first Riker's Beard murder mystery set in a sci-fi convention?
And you're going to need you're just going to want to know all about Time Police.
Well, James, you've read it. You're my proofreader.
Yeah.
If you could describe, without giving it away, sell it to the audience, tell them what's so good about it.
Well, I can't really without giving too much away, can I? I mean, what I will say is that our viewership will probably recognise themselves as characters within the story.
Oh, definitely.
And for that reason, they will enjoy it very much.
I hope so. Of course you can, Paul. Of course you can. I categorically say now the killer is not William Shatner in the first Riker's Beard.
He's yet to appear, actually, in the book.
He's not going to appear in this one, I'm afraid. He's not drafted in. Absolutely, please do. James and I will happily
you can do that, and you can buy the new one.
I mean, the whole point of these annuals are there's always going to be space in the back for signatures, and the space is not just to get celebrities to sign them; it's for you to get your convention friends to sign them. That was literally the whole idea of doing an annual, was just to give people something they can take around, a bit like an autograph book.
Yes,
but not. Yeah. So it's not like an autograph book that you get celebrities to sign. Of course, you can if you'd like, but it was more to get people you meet to sign. But like a yearbook at school, that's why we did it. So yes, please do bring them along and get people to sign it. That'd be fantastic. That's why we're doing it.
Such great stuff in this annual. I'm just looking back over it.
Lee, I have to say, in the novel, yes, there is a helmet involved in the murder. That's actually very integral to the plot. So you've actually got way ahead of everyone there when you read the book. And when you read it, you'll find out why. If you read it, of course.
Oh, hang on. Where's that picture there? I want to show the picture of...
This is the first annual.
This is the first one, which it must be because there isn't any other one in print.
But yes.
Bear with me. Where's the picture of Gary? I wanted to show. It's here somewhere. I've got a picture of Gary and Carl.
Well, there's lots of pictures in the annual.
There he is. Okay.
Yay! There we are. There's Gary and Carl.
Gary with his broken leg, and Carl doing a bit of mixology there.
in the spent torpedo.
That's our bar. And look how great I look. Look.
Do you know how you can tell it's James and not me? The hair. I'm sure there's another one flying about of me doing a ninja kick on a.
There is. You didn't put it in the annual, though. You produced the annual. That was on you.
Oh. I'm on the front cover, though, aren't I? If you hold the front cover up, am I there?
Yeah. Hang on.
There I am. There's Zoe. There's Gary, and there's you at the front. There we are.
Yeah. Such great stuff.
Oh, it's irreplaceable. I mean, stuff like... I mean, you can still order it now, but who knows for how long, you know. Yes, hopefully we'll have the annual and some novels at Blackpool with us this year, which would be fantastic.
Can you put up the link at some point as to how people can still order the old annual?
I probably can if you can keep everyone entertained for a moment or two.
Okay, I shall try. Let me think. What can I talk about that's Star Trek related this week? So we've spoken about the game. William Shatner's going to be appearing at Liverpool Film and Comic Con if people are going to that. Apparently, his autograph is less than 100 of your English pounds, which will be something else. Michael hasn't joined us, unfortunately. I was hoping that he might, because he could tell us about the cruise. And I think he may have done all of them. Yeah. Yes, there's the link. So Richard has just put the link in the comments. Let's call it up.
Yes, go to the Great British Bookshop. You can order the annual. That will literally fund the publishing of the novel and the next annual. So if you buy it, fantastic. We'll print as many as we can. And I've missed out on this note, so you'll be meeting him for Liverpool's night. Is this William Shatner? £95. I think that's money well spent, Leah. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy that. It's fantastic.
Yes, he is. He's every time I've bumped into him, he's always been very jolly, and a number of other actors haven't always been terribly jolly. Give them a bit of jet lag or whatever, but you know, you pay a lot of money for the privilege of shaking hands or getting a photo, don't you?
Are you talking about Walter Koenig?
Koenig.
You were his best friend, weren't you, James?
Yes, he loved me.
Yeah, and that was on him, not you. You made a massive effort. He was just grumpy. Chase Marston, though, completely opposite. She was lovely. She was a delight.
Funny, we didn't even see her last August, did we? She was in Blackpool with us.
Oh, was she?
She was there, yeah. At no point did we cross paths with her.
That's a shame. I'd love to talk to her again. She's always such good company. She's lovely. She's a real belle of the ball. To be fair, though,
I think in the green room she wasn't there.
Well, when he had a few drinks with her in the Hilton, that was in the bar at the Hilton, and she wasn't going to be having a drink in the Norbreck, was she? Yeah.
But as I heard it referred to earlier this week, Terok Norbreck.
Terok Norbreck. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yes, Chase has been lovely. We interviewed her in Birmingham once, and then a couple of years later...
It's got to be 10 years ago now, hasn't it?
Yeah, we got to interview her again. And she said, I know you from somewhere. I said, we interviewed a couple of years ago. I said, I wouldn't expect you to remember. She said, oh, no, I definitely remember you. I said, well, you did call me handsome and you were sober. And she stroked my head. It was marvellous. Yeah. Luckily, I'd shaved it. It wasn't too greasy.
Oh, dear. Yes.
Chase is always lovely. Of course she is. Chase is... Yes, she is. Yes, we have seen her tear chunks out of someone that she didn't like. You wouldn't have gone on the wrong side of her.
Well, frankly, he deserved it.
Chase is wonderful. My friend first met, yeah. Yeah, there's no one's got anything but love for Chase because she is just wonderful. And she's in love with me, which we discovered when we got a 1-to-1 with her in our interview with her. That's it. I should dig that interview out. We should play it on the show.
Yeah.
That's quite a funny interview.
It was essentially embarrassing for me to be in there holding the camera, thinking, perhaps you two should just get a room.
Yeah, the way she threw herself at me was quite unsettling. Like, yeah. Back in my younger years, I was used to a bit of attention from women. I'm not quite accustomed to it now. So for her to so blatantly put her goods on the table. She was good sport, especially when we played Riker sits down with her. We Rikered the chair right in front of me. You shouldn't be Rikering in a dress like that, Chase. Yeah, she was very good fun. Bless her.
Oh dear. Yes. So anyway, look, let's talk about Kent Comic Con.
Okay.
Because
that's
our big thing. So that's 5 or 6 weeks away. So it's a Sunday. So it's an all-day event, but it's a one-dayer. If anyone wants to come and help us, because we're going to be struggling a bit with Gary out of commission.
Gary's out of action. If anyone's in Kent would like to come along and help build the set, take down the set, you do get we've got a special pin badge stroke thing you get for coming to help us. Be very grateful for your assistance. And of course, you will get a special mention in the next Riker's Beard annual.
Yes, because we have been asked to do the bridge, the transporter, and the shuttle.
Not going to happen.
And that's an awful lot to put together in one day.
Yeah, not going to happen. I mean, it's one of those things. We love to bring as many of our toys or James's toys as we can to these events, but it just simply can't happen without a bit more help. So if you're in Kent, you're available, and you like manual labour, please come and give us a hand.
Yeah.
Or even if you don't like manual labour, but you give a good back massage, well, that will also help.
Yeah, I mean, we used to have a special tradition that every convention, Richard would get concussed by something. The classic, someone's carrying a big timber over the shoulder and turns around, whack.
I have been concussed several times. Do you remember the one at Folkestone where I was literally out cold for about 5 minutes? And then got up and started working again because I'm not a socialist. So.
Yes, I remember your brother putting something sharp up against the side of the van, so it scratched a load of paint off it. And I had to hope they didn't notice it when I took it back to the hire place.
If you help, they will bring you a free signed autograph picture.
It's true. Nadim does have a signed autograph picture of me.
I didn't know you had any that you did. Did you?
Yeah.
Marvellous.
I had to use AI, though, to generate it because I didn't manage to get myself the costume.
Yes, I do remember. Yeah. I do remember those ones, yeah. There's an AI version of you. Was it actually signed by you, though?
I did sign the picture, yeah.
Marvellous.
It's just ridiculous because every time it got close, it would be a picture of me, but the uniform would be completely wrong, or the background would be wrong. It couldn't get all the elements right at once. I think what Nadim got was a picture that looked a bit like me. Was all the elements of the costume and the background were right. I thought, do you know what? That'll do.
Well, let's get some proper headshots done this year.
Yeah.
Or even better, a signed copy of the book and/or annual. Definitely, if you're going to be coming to help us put the kit together, then you'll get one of those.
And, of course, the Riker's Beard calendar.
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a Riker's Beard calendar, but we can do. It's just going to be like Calendar Girls.
No, it will be exactly the opposite of that.
If not, why not? I think that's exactly what we. The Riker's Beard calendar should definitely be like calendar. We can hold phasers up in front. I think that'd be such a good idea. Please, in the comments, if you want to see that, make yourself known. And certainly if you can point in camera. I think we could. Oh, the Easter one would be amazing.
I'm really sorry to tell you, Gary, that we did have an episode of Massive Choppers lined up for tonight, but because Carl hasn't turned up to manage the video, we can't do it.
I can do my impression of Skeletor instead. Until we meet again.
Looking forward to seeing Fisto back in the live-action version.
Yes, Fisto was my favourite character because he was the... Oi, stop it. Oi, stop it. I'm being serious here. I liked Fisto. Fuck off. Because he was the only character apart from Orko that wasn't body perfect. So, you know... He was inclusive. Fisto was an inclusive character.
Who was the guy who had the sort of squat helmet that made him look like he was really, really short?
Oh, that was Battering Ram. No, Ramo.
Ramo.
He was Fisto's friend.
That's like Captain Pugwash and Roger the Cabin Boy, wasn't it?
No, it's worse than that. God, no.
And on that bombshell, it's probably time to end.
Good night. We're going to have to go. We can't do this anymore. Can you please like and subscribe or give us a thumbs up? Love you. Good night.